What's going on, guys? This is Ben from NolanTCG, and we are back here today with another deck profile, and it is dinosaurs. So we decided to test this one out. We'd had it sitting around for a while and figured let's mess around and we'll play dinosaurs one night when we weren't sure what to play with. So we whipped up this list. There is like one key change to make. It's mainly just in the hand trap department. Ultimately, we just wanted to play cards that we just wanted to play, so they're not super optimal. You can probably switch them out for something else, but we'll get into a profile for this one. Before we do get started though, please do, as always, remember to drop down below and hit that subscribe button if you are new here, because we are always happy to have new people. And let's get on into it. Okay, so starting us off with the monster lineup, we have the best card in the deck, and that is 2 copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. You don't need to place it 3. 2 is perfectly fine because it is so easily summoned from the deck. This card is amazing. I used it to run through a whole Dragon Link board because we just like baited the negates and then was like, cool, UCT, through everything I go. And yeah, so it was great. Then we have our Searcher normal summon, which is the Oviraptor. Again, just a great card to drop down on board as your normal summon. Then we're playing 3 Miscellaneousaurus, just a simple discard, banish it later, and then get more resources. Last of the 3 Ops, we're playing 3 copies of Baby Cerosaurus. Card's great. Card's really great. Every time you pop it, you just get more and more advantage. Then we have our 1-ofs, so we're playing 1 Petit Pterodon, just because the monster it summons can't attack, so it hurts a little bit on OTKs. You mainly just use this to summon the Prankatops anyway. Then we're only playing 1 copy of Animador Darchosaur. I just don't see the point of playing 3 copies of this card. I feel as though the normal summon of Oviraptor is much better. You already play 6 normal summons for that, so I only like to play 1 Archosaur because it triggers on special. You can just ditch the Miscellaneousaurus anyway and get it. So you're playing way too many ways to like access this just in the middle of anything. Then for the rest of the 1-ofs, we're playing 1 Quatless to search your pill, 1 Giant Rex to get you rank 4 advantage when you're banishing, 1 Prankatops because it's at 1 on the ban list, and the card that I saw in my hand all night long, and that was Durac Aeolo. Whenever I saw this card, it means you can't do VFD plays properly, so hate this card. Oh well, I guess I just had to see it all night long. Then for the rest of it, we're playing the True King package as well. So we're playing 1 Lithosagem and 2 Agnimazod. Great cards. The fact that this just props off your babies. If you see this in babies, you're good to go. No issues at all. Then the card I would definitely cut out of this deck, and that is 3 copies of Phantasme. I just wanted to play my Phantasmes. I haven't really had that many opportunities. Ultimately, it was my greatest mistake because the one loss that I had was to a deck that didn't have any Link monsters in it. And I saw double Phantasme in both of my hands, so this card killed me. Absolutely killed me. Then to round out our monster lineup, we're playing the 1 Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds, just so that we can do the lock with this and the UCT, where your opponent can only out this by going into the battle phase. They go into the battle phase and you flip everything. It's just the best way to play. Then for our spell lineup, we're playing 3 copies of Lost World. Just great dinosaur card, stops a lot of decks. Surprisingly, this card like stops Altergeist dead if they don't know how to play around it, so it's a great card to have. 3 copies of Fossil Dig, just because it searches everything in the deck and it's not once per turn. We're playing 1 Diagram, just because 1 Diagram is great. You can use it again to pop your babies, get your Lithosagem, pop more babies, and off you go. 1 copy of Terraforming, because it's at 1. This is the only other searcher we're playing for the Diagram, so not playing like set rotation and stuff like that. That is something you can consider putting into the deck. We just wanted to kind of mix as much of it together and play 40 cards still, so that's the reason why we went with that. Then we're playing 2 copies of Double Evolution Pill. You don't want to play this at 3. It's hard once per turn. It's searchable now anyway. You only need 2 of it. Next card that can probably be cut, 3 Twin Twisters. I just wanted to play my ulti Twin Twisters. Like, why wouldn't I want to play my ulti Twin Twisters? And then to round out the main deck, 3 copies of Extrav, because we were doing an Extrav build. Okay, so now for our extra deck, because we're playing an Extrav build, we're playing 2-ofs of a lot of the important stuff, so don't stress if you're not playing Extravs, you don't need to play 2 of all of these cards, you can just play 1. It's just, that's the way I've run with it, just because we're doing that. But starting us off, we've got 2 copies of UCT, or not UCT, sorry, True King of All Calamities, the VFD. Card's great, shuts down your opponents for a turn. One of the best things you can do going first if you can't do the Winds play. Then we have 2 copies of Dolka. Again, great negation. Easy rank 4s in this deck now. 2 Lagia. Same thing as Dolka. Both cards are great. Then we're playing 1 Abyss Dweller. I just didn't think Abyss Dweller was going to come up all that much tonight, or the other night. So, we're just only going to play one Abyss Dweller. Then for our synchros, we're playing one Trish, one Croco Shark, or Croco Dragon, and we're playing one Chow Fei. You probably don't need to play this Chow Fei. You can just play a second copy of Croco Dragon. We're just playing the Chow Fei just for cheese, really. Then for the Link monsters, 2 Samorg. You just don't want to banish both of them off your extravs so that you can still do the Winds play. 2 Reaprodocus, same reason. You need this to do the Winds play. And then 1 Phoenix is the last tech guard slot. And that will wrap us up here for the deck profile for this one. So if you do have any changes that you would make, as always, please remember to drop down below and comment any changes you would make. So check down there if you are a bit iffy on some of my choices. Some people might have some things to say. And as always, please remember to hit that subscribe button. We're a growing channel. Something like 9% of the people that watch these deck profiles are actually subscribed to the channel. So please do hit that subscribe button if you are new here. But as always, I've been Ben from NolanTCG, and have a good afternoon, everybody.